Hello, everyone, and welcome to the grand finals of the Auckland Uni Esports Club Valorant Rumble for Semester 1. My name is Atlas, and I am joined by Ethan today. How you going, bro?
Yeah, all good. What about you?
Yeah, it's been a very fun event thus far. Of course, we had the start of the bracket over on Tuesday. We'll have a look at that very, very soon. But we have some exciting news. If you guys haven't heard already, for the first time ever, Auckland Uni Esports Club has teamed up even with a food sponsor, and it is Grande ice cream. Grande is not just your basic scoop. Each tub is loaded with 28 grams of protein. It's low in carbs and fat, and it's made right here in Aotearoa using real New Zealand milk. There's no added protein powder, no fake sweeteners, and it's low lactose, so it's gentle on the gut and perfect for a snack while gaming. So massive shout out to @taste_grande over on Instagram for supporting this community and fueling the AUEC family. So good vibes, good games, and now, of course, good ice cream joining us here in the arena today.
But wait, we are not done yet. AUEC is teaming up with HKSS for a special event you do not want to miss. It is the Game On Free Play Night happening tomorrow at 6:30 p.m. on Game On Arcade at Queen Street. Expect a night of free play, fun battles, and all-around arcade chaos. If you're keen to join in, hit up our Instagram and lock in your spot. Sign-ups are live right now. Now, let's lock in, turn up the energy, and jump into tonight's match. And let's get this show on the road.
Yeah, absolutely. So, let's just quickly have a look at what's going on. So, our two teams that are in the lower finals at the moment are SGPN and SNLY. So, let's have a look at the map, Vito, and see where they are going to be headed. We're on. At the bracket as well that we can see. So obviously the three teams that we have are Benetti's Kittens. Meow is the last word there. We'll just refer to them as Benetti's Kittens during the broadcast for the most part, but they made their way through the upper final, absolutely demolishing many teams here today. But they will be awaiting the winner of our first game, SGPM versus SNLY. So yeah, I'm looking forward to this one.
Yep, looking forward to it.
Yeah, well, anyways, I believe all the teams are ready, so we'll be getting into the map veto very, very soon. Send out the final message to see if these teams are ready. Yep, we're just making sure they're ready. But looks like they are. So yeah, we're going to be getting straight on into things. Apologies, I'm kind of looking between many monitors that we have here in the broadcast room. Controlling a lot at once, but looks like they're loaded in.
Just looking at the agent select right now. We are seeing a Vice locked in by God King.
Yes, Vice. I mean, that's an exciting one for this map. It's definitely going to be interesting to see how that gets dealt with on the defense. If you're not playing against a Yoru, Vice's sheer wall can be a little tricky to deal with. And look, they're going up against DLW. Instalock Neon player, he's absolutely insane, but Vice is a pretty big counter against Neon, so we'll have to see how that goes moving forward. As well, looking at the rest of the agents being locked in, I would be very surprised if we see this triple duelist get locked in here.
Yep, we do see the DLW, Yurska, and Simply all hovering the duelists. It would be interesting to see a triple duelist comp, but we do see Yurska lock in the breach. And then we do see DLW switch over to that controller role. Oh, maybe going over the new agent.
Maybe. I mean, if we see a waylay here, I'd have to imagine we'll see Neon. DLW was doing this all of the last broadcast, so I think he'll probably lock in Neon as we're seeing that now. 0 seconds left. There we go. Neon locked in. These are our comps, and honestly, I feel like this is going to be probably the closest match that we've seen thus far. Yesterday, I keep on saying yesterday. It was Tuesday. The 3 games that we had on Ascent were all 11-1 halves.
11-1 halves.
We had 11-1, 11-2, and 11-3 games on Ascent. And then Split was the only good map, which I believe was SNLY versus CP7. And that went for 13-10 over on Split. As let's check our overlay will be working.
That goes there.
Okay, looks like our overlay will be working, hopefully. So, let's see. Okay, we are getting into things. This is exciting.
Well, we are seeing a heavy A. We are seeing a heavy stack on A for SGPM. Obviously, we do see SNLY. We do see SNLY putting numbers all on that A side. A is the one side in Lotus that everyone seems to attack first.
Yeah, I mean, it's the quintessential Lotus play of fighting over here towards Rubble. And it looks like for now it's going to be Snowblue leading the charge here, heading on in. Relay bolt up against him. DLW just pulling all the bullets as Yerska picks up these kills. Excellent job there. Is now site hit is now going in towards the B site. Magic Simp, the only one really nearby. The spike should be getting down with no problems.
Spike planted. Thanks, Wings.
Gogging the Lurker with the Vice. Does get that pick. Gets the rotation.
Oh,
Last
blind be
player
damned,
standing.
Yerska, he's just mowing them all down. It's all down to ID headpats. As Yerska, I'm sure, will be looking to get this ace. Shots through it, it's not going to come through, but still, it's going to be too difficult for the Omen of SGPM. That defuse will be coming in, and, well, the pistol round will be going to SNLY.
Yeah, 4K from Yerska to get things going in this final stream. It'd be interesting to see what SGPM will do.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be a difficult... I mean, I say difficult. We're only 1 round in, so we're not going to be writing anything just off at the start. But, like, generally speaking, Lotus tends to lean attacker-sided. And so SGPM not getting this pistol. Obviously, they should be able to recover. It's not the end of the world, especially with this Marshall buy coming in for Snowblue. That could deal some damage. But, yeah, I mean, we'll just have to see what happens. As for now, stun coming through once again. That rain shell's going to do a decent amount of damage.
We are seeing a split here on the side of SGPM.
Yeah, fairly slow to start things off.
Nothing's happening right now at the moment. We do see I Need Headpads just hovering around that C site while the rotations are slowly going in towards the A site.
Yeah, and I mean, to be honest, this is like completely fair enough when you're on your attack and you have, you know, SGPM. They've forced 2 sheriffs and a marshal. They're going to be playing slow, looking for that first kill. Snowblue, I believe that was just a shot through the wall. I think Simply has gotten away relatively scot-free. And as for SGPM, where they want to go, I mean, the marshal's been revealed. Do you want to try and commit to this A site, break the door, go into B? I mean, at this point, the time's ticking, 40 seconds, options are limited.
We do see Zwolma on the other side of this wall here. They are looking to play the long route.
Yeah.
Going to rotate side.
Yeah, opening the door.
30
This is just
seconds
a
left.
fake, but they're still going to have to deal with the Cypher player, Magic Simp, all the way over on the C side. But I mean, that being said, this is the right play from SGPM. They should be overwhelming him, Magic Simp, with everything ahead of him, and the bullets aren't found. The Classic will find the first kill, and look, it's only DLW now trying to fight back into things. Maybe deny this plant, but there's players ahead of him as he swings around. The stun didn't quite connect, and well, all of a sudden, this is an eco round that's not going too great for SNLY. At a numbers disadvantage, Spectre's been passed over, Snowblue still has the Marshal. This is going to be difficulty thin.
Yes, I agree. We do see
Last
we are
player
seeing
standing.
low health on the side of We are seeing low health on the Vice here, and I need headpats as well on the Omen.
Yeah, it's gonna be so hard to get back into this, but Yoska has the weapon in hand. The Spectre is not enough, and it's a thrifty round. SGPM, we can hear the yells from outside. They are fired up off the back of that. That's exactly what they needed after losing that pistol. They're immediately getting back into things.
Yeah, like you said, it is an attacker-sided map below us. And we do see SGPM come back from that pistol loss and get the thrifty heading into the bonus. Now we do see SNLY obviously with being forced to save here. All classics around. We are seeing Yurska 2 away from the Rolling Thunder as well. SNLY looking to push up this A site. They are taking space in the A site, which forces the rotates from SGPM.
Shadows traveling.
We are reading this well, SNLY, but this could be a fake from SGPM. Just hovering around this A entry. I need headpats and we'll see 3. And they are looking to push this flank.
Yeah, DLW though, like we said, that sheer wall is gonna be cutting off that neon very, very often, and just like that, DLW goes down, and the flank is well and truly revealed at this point. I think this should be a relatively easy round for SGPM. They're only up against the classics, and yeah, I mean, it should just be a relatively quick wrap-up, unless I hate headfabs can get overwhelmed potentially. Swaps over to the Sheriff, and hold on a second. Yoska and Imissa both getting some kills here, evening out the numbers, and simply deciding to go back on up into heaven. But okay, Phantom upgraded, hold on a chance, but no. Zundamoon gonna be good for it, not letting this get out of hand.
Yeah, but we do see Yurska with that Rolling Thunder now. And we do see Zundamoon on the... We do see Zundamoon with the Thrash as well.
Yeah, I mean, this is definitely getting to the point where some of these ults are coming online. Shouldn't, I mean, maybe Tricky could get one. I mean, sure, I need headpats is a little close, but let's be real. The From the Shadows is not necessarily the most impactful ult. But regardless, I mean, for SGPM, if they can use Zundamoon's Thrash and claim the site, then this could potentially start looking dangerous. It's simply in a world of hurt. Rolling Thunder to try and deny this entry into the site off the back of that ultimate. And I mean, it's well placed. They're not going anywhere. But still, DLW goes down on stairs, and numbers aren't in favor of SNLY in the slightest. This should be pretty difficult from here on out. And you also used your one big ult in the round. And all for what? Looks like Magic Simp is going to be fighting against so much once again, and a bit of a whiff. That's an uncharacteristic one. Magic Simp was putting up numbers over on Tuesday, but as it goes down, so do the hopes of winning this round for SNLY, unless Imissa can pull off something incredible. A 1 versus 5. They're caught in the fault line, and Tricky will collect.
Yeah, prevents the flawless from happening, but does fall down ultimately in the end. And SGPM does go up 3-1 now. Tricky, we do see a Rolling Thunder coming online for Tricky, and I need headpats with the From the Shadows. Both Omens have From the Shadows now. Obviously not the most impactful, but can be used to gather info or do a quick rotate.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly what SGPM really needed. They used their Thrash, and sure, it didn't really get them much of an entry onto the site, but it ended up drawing out the Rolling Thunder from the other team, and from there they were able to convert quite nicely. It's DLW shot with the Marshall. That's a great start here. Might need a little bit more to try and convert this thrifty round. But still, that's huge. Removing that Rolling Thunder, that's a big piece of danger removed from the round. But with DLW going down, Magic Simp once again left with his setup and forced back off the back of the Paranoia, and Razorvines at his feet. Yoska trying to get ahead of the smoke, and well, he's going to fall relatively quickly as well. And now we settle into a 5v3 flank. Not quite connecting. God King will find it.
Last player
From here,
standing.
it should be pretty easy. Simply left in a 1v4, Ethan.
Yes, I agree. Yes, we do see. Only with the Sheriff, and then it just falls down to Zondermoon.
I mean, Zondermoon, that's another player we have to point out. Tuesday, he went absolutely insane. Like, I think it was on a 13-1 or 13-2 Ascent map. And I think he dropped like 26 kills or something crazy. Like, he was winning every single engagement. And of course, I mean, talking about players that went crazy, bit of a sneak for the final, but Rai, one of the players on Benetti's Kittens, he drops 28 kills, 2 maps in a row.
28, 2 in a row.
2 in a row. And that one of those maps was a 13-3, and he did 28 kills. It was absolutely insane.
That's crazy. As we continue things on Lotus right now, they do keep hitting the A side SGPM. It seems to be working for them. As Snowblue gets the 2K straight off the bat. Rolling Thunder is online now, looking to get the third.
My ult's ready.
And he's straight on through onto Heaven as well, looking for a little bit more reloads. The Phantom, but straight into the crosshair of iMisser. But look, I mean, this is how you gotta snowball your ults, right? You start with the Thrash early on, you have your Rolling Thunder for the next round. I believe, did Snowball use their knives there? I can't
No, he did not.
Oh yeah, he was just going in with the Phantom. But regardless, they were absolutely going for it, and at the moment they are absolutely dominating SNLY right now. Magic Simp and iMisser again. These two players, we've seen them pull off some crazy moments before, but that blind, it's too good. The Arc Rose ends up securing another round for SGPM.
Yeah, things are not looking too good for SNLY right now. They did buy into that round, and they're forced to save this next round.
Yeah, and Snowblue, what an entry as well.
No charges left. My
Excellent
ult's
job
ready.
there.
3K to start the round. Yeah, we do see a lot of ultimates from both sides, except for the Rolling Thunders on each side.
Get out of my way.
Bit of a weird black screen there. That to do with our capture card deciding to not cooperate, but still, Yaska landing a headshot through the wall, but against the Bucky. I mean, I don't know why Snowblue has a Bucky here. Did I miss something? They've got so much money and they've bought a Bucky. But still, they'll get the first kill regardless as I need headbats. That's unfortunately placed TP. Magic Simp staying alive on the back side. And hold on, this is a thrifty round that might have some bite behind it. The showstopper connects and now numbers advantage, but ults on the side of SGPM. And of course, Zondermoon still alive, still kicking. The steel guarding comes through. It's not going to happen. A nice attempt, but it's not enough. 6-1 for SGPM as SNLY fall back on the back foot once again.
Spike planted.
Yeah, so close yet so far. They did manage to dwindle down on the numbers, and it just came down to that 1v1, and the shots just didn't land for Simply, especially with that steel garden being used against them.
Yeah, and again, it all comes back to the ults, right? SGPM keeps on getting them online, and look at when Zondermoon's Thrash is back up. He had that in what, round 3, round 4?
Yep.
And now he's got it again, and look, they're just going to keep on hitting their heads into this A site. And fair enough, SNLY haven't really been able to stop it.
Yeah. We do see it is a 6-1. It is obviously an attacker-sided map for Lotus.
Spike down A.
Thorns are alive.
Thorns hold back iMisser.
I mean, that's a good start.
Zondermoon does fall down early. Not sure if he uses Thrash. That's the Thrash spawn that could, and we do have numbers advantage for the side of SNLY.
Yeah, I mean, this is something that they haven't really been able to do yet, is just deny this initial push, and they're doing an excellent job of it here. Is Yaska really well-placed fault line, isolating these kills. No one able to trade off the back of it, and it's all down to Snowblue now. I mean, this could be, well and truly be a flawless round here. There it is. SNLY, that's exactly what they needed.
Yeah, it's exactly what they needed if they want to make a comeback in this half and try to level it at the half. 2-6 right now. And do you see From the shadow still yet to be used by I Miss Her. Same for on the side of I Need Hen Pats. Zunun does have it, still has his Thrash online right now. We are seeing credits fall ever so slightly for the side of SGPM.
Go, go, go!
Should be a fair gunfight though.
Should be. We'll have to see.
Gotta go!
DLW immediately going to get pushed back, and look, the C site hasn't really been pressured a whole lot. Last round was the first time that SNLY really stopped that initial hit, and it was really just with simply hitting a nice shot into Zundermoon. Unfortunately, I think the stream keeps doing, we woke it up, we moved Observer, so we didn't quite catch it. I thought I did, but apparently the count wasn't following it. But regardless, now we're seeing a much slower approach here. Snowblue, I think Yuska was on the rope there, but still, doesn't seem to matter. He gets the kill, and well, the Thrash is expended just to clear a tree. Arc Bro is going to be sent through. Won't connect, but the jump people get the information as Yuska really just has to try and hold his own here on drop.
Roses do come in on the side of SNLY.
This is a weird hit. They're going very slow with this. There we go. They were waiting for Zundermoon's ult to come back online. Sending it through. Clearing towards the back of site. Yuska will fall. DLW immediately with the trade. Sends in the relay bolt. Now looking for these kills. Spike getting planted just by the wingman. But still, the defense cannot quite get into this. DLW a little bit ahead of his teammates, as you can see. Imissa and Magic Sim coming in through stairs, and this is going to be a tough one for SGPM. They are surrounded. God King, it's spammed through the smokes, and it's all down to Zundermoon. Phantom in hand, but fully blind. Not going to be able to hold his ground, and SNLY getting another round on the board. This is what they need.
Yep, they are rallying a comeback right now. And the credits on the side of SGPM not looking too good. They might be able to buy. They might be able to full buy this round, but another round loss would mean
They're usually distracted once I review them. Make sure you take it.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, this is getting to the point where both teams, I mean, SGPM, their economy is slowly getting whittled down. If they lose this one, I mean, it looks like Snowblue will be able to buy maybe 8 head pats.
This is a nice
So, I mean, they should be fine for one more round, especially now that they're on max loss bonus. But if they lose 2 rounds in a row, they might be on an eco for the final round of the half. So, you know, this could be evened out by SNLY if they can get their act together. I haven't really seen any timeouts or anything of the sort.
Speaking of SNLY, DLW holding the up on that short B angle.
Yeah, I mean, that's something we haven't really pointed out either, is that this is DLW on the defense. Normally, I mean, it's a Neon. He'll be thriving on the offense as, well, we've just missed simply getting another first kill over here in A main. So sharp with it. But still, that's a bit of a red herring. The rest of SGPM are grouped up here towards the C site where there are many players waiting. We're going to be sending out that support utility to try and stop this hit as Magic Sim. They're just going to be playing around their setup. Spam comes through. Imissa going to be ducking, weaving in and out behind the smoke. DLW looking to cause some problems from behind. Though I don't actually know if that was him that opened the door or one of the players on SGPM maybe trying to fake into this, but DLW is on this line and I think he's going to call the bluff. I don't think Yuska and Imissa are going anywhere. They're just going to be holding this crossfire, but Tricky, he's the one that will collect the kills. DLW now having to rotate with this operator and simply nowhere to be seen just for now. Up shot, that was surprisingly accurate, but the wingman somehow stayed alive.
Well, now the up's been found, so got very low health on the side of SGPM.
Yeah, 2 duelists though. They're gonna be going straight on in. Well placed relay bolt. Blind comes through. Lovely, but it's only good for one. It's all down to Tricky. Gonna be using the rolling thunder. I don't know if that connected. It did. Tricky with a 4K. And SGPM, they will not let their lead slip. They will collect another round, putting us to 7-3.
Yeah, we are heading into the end of this first half here. Did you see a lot of the ultimates going on? Did you see
one enemy remaining?
DLW
Last
sliding
player
in,
standing.
trying to break their ankles. Does get one, but falls in the end. But then Tricky with the ult manages to land on the last player and secure the round.
And if you're, I mean, if you're SNLY there, you're gonna be a little annoyed. I mean, an ult just for one person always feels bad, right? Like, how are you going to dodge that? We'll hold that thought. DLW leading the charge here on this aggressive rubble clear. He'll collect the first kill, but it's only the one is now Yerska looking to use his own Rolling Thunder.
Oh, he TP'd away.
Yeah, but it's red, fully stunned up. Not a chance. Yerska collects and not evens out the numbers. Actually puts numbers in favor of SNLY. A nice little fast set play off the back of that round loss, using that ultimate to great use. And, well, down to Zundermoon and God King.
Yeah, I don't think they've seen Magic Sip. He is lurking from this through spawn. He's just sitting in spawn, waiting for the rotate. But I think SGPM are looking to commit to this A site.
One enemy
Yeah, I
remaining.
think at this point, SNLY know exactly where Zundermoon is, and yeah, I mean, this one should be a fairly quick and easy affair. Door gets broken, maybe suggesting that we might be seeing a pivot in towards the B site, but no, it's all just fake. This is being held short. This should be relatively easy, and there we go. Yeska collects, and look, SNLY are putting up a very respectable defense
Last
here
round in the half.
on Lotus.
Yeah, they are. It's the last round of the half right now. It'd be interesting to see. Oh, SGPM is forced to half buy. We do see a few stingers. Got a bucky as well.
This should do.
So yeah, I mean, this is what we were talking about earlier, right? SGPM, even though they won so many rounds in a row early,
This is a nice spot.
they've done a great job at fighting back, and now look at this 4-person stack here. I mean, this is going to be a bit of a crazy one, especially Simply. They've got that ultimate that they're going to use now. It has somehow is
It missed everything.
But I miss her. Well, they don't miss their shots as now Simply jumping on in. DLW looking to break some ankles as Godching is the only one left, and the shorty will collect the rounds. That was what a way to end the half.
And it is a 5-7 half. Closest thing you can get to a tie. Do you see Simply? This is the ultimate. But then I miss
One
her.
enemy remaining.
Comes in with the recovery. Comes in with the help. Manages to get the 3K, and then we finish it off with DLW. Spectacular move from DLW, and finishes off with the shorty.
Yeah, I mean, that was disrespectful from DLW, and look, now we're swapping the halves. The double duelist should be looking to shine here. But then again, this is SGPM's map pick, and their comp is very much, I would say, I mean, with the Vise double initiator, they're gonna have plenty of info around the map.
I'm
So
outta here.
for SNLY, they're gonna be trying to go thick and fast, and for SGPM, they're just gonna look to try and control things here on their defense.
Heavy
But
stacks in B.
yeah, straight off the bat, ID headbat is going to be overwhelmed. DLW sliding in, but immediately gets taken down. A lot of trades coming through here towards this linked area. IMISA trying to get in on the action, but look, I mean, this is being stopped
Last
in
player
its tracks by SGPM. Now the flank comes through, and a quick and easy pistol. SGPM, they'll get up to 8.
Yeah, you can hear the energy coming through in this arena.
I don't know if it's coming through our mics, but look, we can hear them. You'll have to take our word for it. They are yelling about that one. I mean, that was very much just SNLY kind of getting overwhelmed and getting collapsed in on, especially in that link area. I mean, that was just it looked like there might have been a chance for DLW. The stun connected, but from then on, it just kind of fell apart. Share numbers from SGPM getting the best of them as once again we're looking to go for this same sort of round. 19 headbats somehow avoiding that, goes down, and that's actually a Spectre that's picked up. DLW looking to continue on their
One
parade, but
enemy remaining.
look, the guns just aren't there, and it's a pretty quick and easy anti-eco for SGPM.
Yeah, at least they get the spike down. That's a little consolation prize we got from the sign of from SNLY. Otherwise, we are seeing this lead slowly pull away after so much effort in that first half. On the defensive end, trying to get this down to a 7-5 half. We do see SGPM slowly pulling away, but let's see what SNLY can do in this bonus round.
Yeah, I mean, look, now that they've got rifles online, hopefully we're gonna see Simply and DLW eventually come online. I mean, at the moment, it's really just I think a better game plan from SGPM for the most part. I mean, you look at the kills. they're pretty close across the board. Like, if you looked at the scoreboard, you might not immediately be able to tell that this is a 5-9
Nice
game.
try. Go, go,
But
go.
yeah, for the most part, this has been SGPM's game to lose.
I'm out
And
of here.
whether SNLY can look to change that is
I
another
got
question.
spike.
Good start there for DLW, and I miss hitting a great shot there onto Snowblue. Now they should be looking to come through, Ethan.
Yeah, and numbers are in the advantage of
Spike down
SNLY.
A.
Does even the numbers actually with the 2K of the Bulldog. Spike will go down relatively easily.
Spike planted.
Yeah, I mean, that's a great way to try and get back into this. I mean, this is a bonus round, and you've got 3 Bulldogs against 3 Rifles. I mean, you're not favored still, but, I mean, your chances are not too terrible either. Especially considering A main control is in the hands of SGPM.
Oh, and the
What a
flick!
shot! Oh my god!
The 4K from I Miss Her!
Crispy shots coming out. I miss her. Not having any of it. Absolutely owning the Bulldogs. Chances be damned. I miss her. That is some very impressive shooting. That first one just shot through the wall.
flick!
Oh, that snap was beautiful.
So crisp, so clean. Evens and gets closer to evening this evening's game. Although they still have quite a bit to go.
Yeah, I mean, 3 rounds, very doable. And look, that was a clean enough anti-bonus. They've got rifles in line. They should be looking okay here.
Yeah, and we do see 3 sack on A. And then we do see DLW and Magic Simp trying to get info on these other sides here.
And look at the map. This is SGPM heavily stacking here towards this A site. To be fair, they are correct. They've left the C site completely empty. Really just that share wall to get info just passively.
Doors activated.
And as long as God King stays alive here, that info will be completely reliable. But look, the hits coming in towards the B side, and so many players of SGPM are here and potentially able to stop this as ID Hitpads looks to try and get a quick kill
Spike
out of the smoke,
planted.
but it's not enough. The spike will go down as I think that was just, the luck player in A main getting taken down, and now simply looks to fight onto in towards heaven, not able to take down God King. DLW blinded and trying to play this off angle. It's all down to Magic Simp and completely overwhelmed by the numbers. That was a round where SNLY, if maybe DLW hit some shots, maybe that could have gone a different way, but it's going to be SGPM getting double digits.
Yeah, God King with the 3K as well. Gets that lurk clear and then just full sense onto sight. And now they are up to double digits SGPM.
He says their bullets tickle.
Yeah, I mean, this is potentially now an opportunity for SGPM to really take control of this game. Looking at the buy, and it looks like DLW, I mean, they're barely going to scrape through. If any gun that SNLY lose this round, unless they win it, like, fairly decisively, any gun they lose is going to be hurting them. They might have to eco next round. And if they lose the round, it's definitely going to be an eco. So this one, a lot going into it for SNLY. Bit of a do or die kind of round, and you don't really have the ultimates to back it up either. It's just going to be a straight A hit to start things off. Snowblue looking to try and deny this entry as simply. That must have been a crazy flick. Didn't quite catch it, but quickly snaps around and finds Snowblue, punishing that push out of the smoke. Now, of course, simply looks to push forward. Why not? It always happens, and he spots the shoulder, but blind comes through, and look, punished once again. Magic Simp gonna be playing off of his trip. What a that is a ratty trip right there. DLW holding the cross on the back of side. They've got to deal with Tricky though, using the ultimate here. That is an ambitious play, but he's managed to make the 180 flick, and the stun is not enough. The ultimate wasted, but it will go through to SNLY at the end of the day, but they lose 4 rifles. This one might be expensive.
Yeah, it might be expensive. They might be forced to eco
Player
here.
standing.
We are just seeing the replay. Tricky with
One
a
enemy remaining.
3K. Does drop down to 1 shot, in which I miss her, even when stunned. Not that hard to eliminate.
I mean, he was on 9 HP, so like I think that was probably just a body shot, but
Yeah.
I mean, look, like I said, the buy, it's going to be rough. They're buying fully into it. That's, to be fair, what I would do. Just, you know, you're up against an eco round, just spend everything. Even if you don't have rifles, doesn't matter, you'll be able to build your economy. You do not want to lose this now. This is the opportunity for SNLY to bring things back in their favor, and simply, he's going to be leading this charge alongside DLW. Rocket comes through, that'll take out Tricky, and look, once again, Simply's going forward. I mean, the information is there. I need head pats to be pushed backwards, and simply he wants these kills. It'll come through relatively easily, and Thundermoon a bit overwhelmed there. I don't know what DLW was doing there, just jumping around behind him. But look, this is now the closest we've been for a long time. 8 to 10, 2 rounds separating.
Yeah, 8 to 10 right now. Obviously, they were on an eco SGPM, but at least they should be able to, they are buying into this one. We do see a Bucky from Snowblue, matching with the shotgun from DLW as well.
Yeah, I mean, Neon players buying judges, they kind of go hand in hand here. Of course. I mean, those were just weapons that were saved through from the last round. Well, the judge is going to do nothing up against the knives of Snowblue. An immediate headshot to come on, and Rubble well in control of SGPM. Looks like SNLY will want to just vacate over towards the C side of the map, and now we get to see God King set up, tested for the first time. As well, that 1v1 that was very, very quickly isolated off the back of that share wall. Is now help has arrived. God King and Tricky side by side, holding on to the site. Steel Garden stopping iMisser from having any chance in this fight. And SGPM, they immediately shut down this comeback from SNLY and put another round on the board.
Yeah, one step closer to securing this first snap on their map pick. So, we do see an operator for Snowblue looking to put this game away. The knives obviously were used last round, as puts a good use with that kill, with that first kill. We do see a few ultimates getting online as well. We do see the flash from the shadows. We do see the overdrive. Rolling Thunder, and also from the shadows from SNLY. It'd be interesting to see how SNLY will utilize those ultimates and try and continue to pull this comeback.
Yeah, I mean, they'll be good for now. Well, oh wait, Snowblue didn't end up going to the operator 5, but either way, maybe a little bit shook by that last Rubble push. So now they're just going to be going for a fairly simple round, heading in towards the A site, but I mean, honestly, well read from SGPM, playing completely off-site here, looking to just go for a retake. With that being said, they still managed to lose a player early on. They're not going to have any smokes for this retake, which could definitely hurt them in the long run, as now we're going to see Tricky and Snowblue looking to dash on through. Bit of a team stun. That's not ideal, but Thundermoon, doesn't matter. He's going to be collecting the kills, and Snowblue, as soon as he recovers, gets right back in on the action, looking to play around this box. The crosshairs not in the right place. As SNLY looking to make things that much closer, 9 to 11 now.
Yeah, you can definitely hear the chatter going on between these two teams right now. You see a lot of energy. You see a lot of energy right now coming from both teams. Every round win, they're yelling, and then just talking to the other team, letting them know who's boss.
Yeah, I mean, fair enough. That's one of the great things about being able to have these LAN events, is that the in-person interaction is always a lot of fun for both teams. It really brings out the best of the players. They can see their teammates, they can see the other team. And right now, DLW looking to take that energy.
Shut down!
Yeah, that did not go so well for him, but simply on the other side of things, completely removes the head of God King, and that leaves the C site completely open. Only I need head pats here to defend off the back of that from the shadows, but he's already used his paranoia, unless he just decides to go for this drive peek. It's not going to be good for him. Now, Crash going to be sent through, looking to try and get into things, immediately starting this retake, but the paranoia will push them back, and iMisser and Simply, they're not looking to let anyone back in. It's all down to Thundermoon, as this should be SNLY getting double digits and bringing us one round separating these teams.
Gets his first pick, yep, which he does. Thundermoon gets that first pick onto Magic Sim.
Yeah, Yeah, but I mean, look at these players. They're all stacked up, and this Thunderbolt is incredibly cautious in clearing this. Oh, that's a 1v1 different to him, but still, Yoska will end up converting. I mean, that one maybe got a little bit closer than it should have. I guess the time was ticking, so they felt a little bit more confident in doing so, but yeah, look, at the moment, this is finally an opportunity for SNLY to try and get back into things. And look, we don't have the timeline on this overlay. It hasn't quite been built in yet, but I've got it pulled up. And look, so far, SNLY have not been able to put together more than 2 rounds in a row at any given time. So they can put this round through against a Thrifty. They're going to be looking good. They have a real chance to tie us up here and try and take the lead thereafter.
You do see heavy stacks A site here on SNLY. But do they know that oh yeah, they do know that the Vice has rotated onto this A side.
Yeah, but immediately the Vice will fall, and I need headbats. He doesn't have the right weaponry, only the Stinger, good for 1.
Does get the dink though.
Spike planted.
I mean, this is numbers in favor, and I mean, look, you got that luck that's gonna come through later on. But that being said, Tricky is already here on the back of site, fighting through, evening out the numbers as Thundermoon comes around the back. Suddenly a chance perhaps here for the side of SGPM, and this Snowblue can do something. I believe they picked up a weapon, an opportunity. They've done it! The 1v2! And still SNLY unable to put together more than 2 rounds in a row. It's match point here for SGPM.
A crazy 1v2 clutch from Snowblue on the jab with 8 HP to go. And he's 1 away from the knives.
I mean, excellent play there, Snowblue. Fair play. I mean, that's gonna hurt for SNLY.
Yeah, and the money is just not looking good for SNLY as well. We do see a Bucky, and we do see Magic's enforcing that rifle as well.
Yeah, I mean, look, at this point, SNLY, you got to invest everything, and it looks like it's just going to be this immediate B-site hit. And they've finally managed to grab an opportunity where there's not really anyone home to stop it. It's just I need headpats sitting in heaven. Of course, Tricky has just decided to sneak through now, but noise made in the cyber cage. He'll have to fall back as I need headpats. Could clear through, but not quite going to be enough as Yoska invests the Rolling Thunder, and Magic's looking to convert off the back of it, but can't quite find any players. Guess we got to be careful though. Door has been opened by Snowblue. He's going to look to try and fight into this. Oh no, the Bucky can't quite find the kill. Chaos on the site, and Thundermoon looking to fight into main. It's all down to God King. Grabs a quick kill, and there's no bullets left for Yoska. It's going to be SGPM taking their map pick. 13-10. Oh, that's heartbreaking for SNLY.
Heartbreaking indeed for SNLY. What just happened? What just happened?
I mean, that is such an unfortunate way to lose a map. That they had every chance there, but unfortunately just couldn't quite get it done. As we look at the scoreboard, and I mean, I miss 27-15. Couldn't quite bring their team over the line, as it will be SGPM taking it at the end of the day.
Yeah, on the other side, God King with 10 assists, a little double-double here. 19 kills and 10 assists for the side of God King on the other side. Obviously, I do fall in the end. They do fall in the end. SNLY.
But not too sure where our scoreboard's gone, but regardless, we're gonna go to a quick intermission for now. We will be right back for map 2. I believe we're going to Ascent, so don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with the action. Hello everyone and welcome back. As you can see, I've got some special guests here. My name's Atlas and Ethan's here again, but we've got some very special guests with us. It is Richard and Jay, better known as what, Plain Sunday, I believe?
He's famous,
Little famous, yeah.
Yeah. Pokimane likes him.
Yeah, she liked my video. She wants me.
Yeah, but I mean, I believe you guys are here to talk about Grande. You guys are our new partners, and I'm very excited because we've got some here. We get to try some live on stream.
Yes. You know, personally, I think you guys are real athletes. I think gamers deserve a bit more respect. So, you know, you guys need protein for recovery. And what could be better than a delicious dessert like ice cream, but fused with high protein?
Yeah,
exactly.
100%.
So I've got chocolate today. and I got vanilla. And yeah, so chocolate, also known as the BBC, so the big brown chalk.
Oh, yeah.
And then vanilla with real vanilla bean seeds, vanilla bean. So
Ah,
you can
yeah.
really feel the bean on your tongue. So yeah, I want you guys to just try it and tell the viewers if it's good or not. Be
Yeah.
honest, yeah.
Yeah, I was lucky enough to try some on the Tuesday broadcast. I sent my brother out to go grab some, and look, it's great stuff. I can personally attest to it, but we're gonna let Ethan have a go here. So the vanilla bean one. Tell us how it is, bro.
That's good. I've tried their ice cream before. It's really, really good. Really good for macros as well. Really good way to satisfy your sweet tooth.
Mm. Yeah, great stuff.
I'm a big vanilla fan.
I love the vanilla. The vanilla's so good.
Vanilla's so good.
Yeah. Oh, I appreciate that, guys. So yeah, I actually made it myself. So one of the founders, we started creaming in the kitchen, and then we decided to make some ice cream as well. On top
Yeah.
of that. So this is a Guna friendly.
Excellent.
Yeah. So next up is he just told me that word today.
Oh.
Yeah. Apparently it means something really good.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, I'm a Guna. I'm a Guna, right? I'm a Guna, right?
Massive good.
I'm a Guna. Hi Gunas. Hi Gunas. I'm a Guna.
I'm sure we got plenty in the audience knowing these guys. So.
Yeah. So BBC, big brown chalk. So it's nice and melted, so it becomes like a chocolate mousse.
Yes.
So this tastes like one of the Tuck Shock mousses. If you guys remember, for kids from the 90s.
Oh yeah, no hat, no play.
No hat, no play. Yeah.
Yes.
You guys too young for that.
No, I'm definitely too young.
Too young, bro.
But we did have the no hat no play though.
Yeah.
So that's still around. It's still around.
I think radiation is a myth. Anyway, that's enough. That's a story for another day. They're putting fluoride in our water. No.
Look,
Yeah.
Wait, bro, I just got a hyperlapse shot of me putting this.
we don't have photographers off camera, but
So what do you guys reckon of the BBC?
it's great.
I love
it.
It does taste like moose. Hey, we're on the same wavelength here.
Yeah.
So you like it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's great
Oh, yeah.
stuff.
Nice. And what about the ice cream?
I love the ice cream. Like the texture's really nice. It's like low sugar, right?
Yep.
Low sugar. It's got really good flavors as well. And yeah.
Now,
What do you guys think?
I've got a question. So I've been looking at your website a lot, and I've seen actually, I believe maybe. Oh, actually, I don't know if I'll be able to scroll down on that, but either way,
Yes.
I've seen that there's this little coming soon thing at the bottom.
We love coming.
Yeah.
Soon.
Yeah, of course. Is there any hints you could drop as to any future flavors? I'm curious because I've loved these two.
Funny you say that.
Yeah.
I'm making an announcement right now, live.
Oh, live announcement.
So
All right.
tomorrow, Auckland Uni Quad, 6 p.m. We have the first rendition of salted caramel protein
Salted
ice
caramel.
cream.
All right.
Yeah, you guys will be the first in New Zealand to try it, and we have heaps. So
Awesome.
you guys come in, first in, first served. We'll be at the Quad, 6 p.m. just out there. Yeah, so that's the third edition.
Oh, awesome.
Salted caramel. Yeah.
I'm so excited. Honestly, I'll be there. I mean, that's great because you guys can drop in, grab some ice cream, salted caramel. I'm a massive salted caramel fan.
Come. We love coming.
Yeah, we'll get
Come
on.
all, come one, come.
Yeah, we'll all come on over, and afterwards, of course, you guys can head on over to the arcade to have some fun over there as well, because we got arcade free play over there with the club event. So
Oh hell yeah.
yeah,
Let's
get some
game
ice
on,
cream, get
Yeah.
some arcade games going, and it could be a lot of fun.
Absolutely, and just with the flavors, we got BBC, we got lick the bean, and for salted caramel, it's salty but you can swallow because it's sweet enough. Yeah. Good for you. It's still low sugar. It's still low fat, high protein, and yeah, that's why we're Grande because we're big.
Yeah,
We're
absolutely.
big on
Grande.
protein. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
well, I introduced. I actually had a mistake on Tuesday. I introduced you guys as Grand, and then I corrected it to Grande. But I guess you guys can be both. You can be Grand flavor, Grand, big, Grande, bit of both.
Yeah, we like both.
both?
We like both. You
Yeah.
know, like we're big and we're Grande. We're both. What do you mean?
Nothing.
Nothing?
You're the CEO of Grande.
Yeah, but yeah, once again, it's made for Gooners, by Gooners. Yeah.
Alrighty. Well, thank you so much for partnering up with the Auckland Uni Esports Club. We're excited to have you guys on, and well, we're gonna be throwing it back to a quick intermission as we get the next game ready. But a massive thank you to Richard and Jay for joining us here on the stream, and we will see you guys very soon.
Bye, guys.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Valorant Rumble for Semester 1. I'm joined by Benetti, and huge thanks once again to our sponsor, Grande. Would you like to try?
Yeah, sure. Let's go.
And what do you think? What do you think of the ice cream?
That is actually really, really good.
Mm-hmm.
I will definitely give it a try for those who are at home as well.
Yeah, definitely. And as we get going onto our next map.
Defense, yeah. So we'll see how well SNLY's team can do on that defense as well.
Yeah, we do see I miss her on the Omen once again. Obviously, he was our top fragger of our. He was our match MVP for Lotus last time.
Yep.
Unfortunately they did drop the map. Obviously, Ascent is now their map pick. We did see a lot of blowouts in this tournament. Do we expect anything different? Especially this is a lower finals. Especially that SNLY, their backs are against the wall and they need this map win to push this to a third map. What do you think?
Yeah, I think SNLY will definitely need to see a lot of their other players come online. Not just I miss her. Obviously, back on that Omen again. So we'll see how many kills he can rack up this game too. But we'll have to see a lot of the other players as well. Step it up to take that map away from the other team.
Yeah, we do see. Speaking of, we do see similar roles being selected for the side of SNLY. We do see Yurska instead of the Breach locking into that Sova, and then on the side of SGPM, God King once again on the Vice, and we do see Zundamoon moving on to the Fade, and Tricky locking in the KO as well. Besides that, everything else is relatively similar.
Really interested to see what God King can pull off this game. As those who do not know him, I believe he is ex VCL coach.
Ex-VCL coach?
Oh, Tasoy, yeah.
Really?
His name is Tasoy and he plays in the top league in OCE. So we'll see what numbers he can rack up today in this map.
As we get things going on the way for our second map of the lower finals in this Valorant Rumble.
BBC.
While we snack on some Grande. Obviously, once again, thank you to Grande for supplying the ice cream and
Really
the sponsorship for this tournament. Now we are seeing a heavy, on the side of SNLY, very heavy stack towards this A side. We do see the Cypher Lurker Magic Sim. What do you think we should expect from these comps?
Ooh, I mean, we do see SNLY's team. They are playing the double duelist with that Neon and Jet. So we're likely to see, a lot of these fast hits with these double duelists.
Yep, and let's get going. Let's get ready to rumble once again.
That knife will be disabling both of the duelists.
Yeah, very good knife early in the game. 0 point.
Flooding out.
Oh, through the smoke. Gets the first pick. Yurska. But they do take site relatively easily, SNLY. And then the plot should go through for I Miss Her.
Spike planted.
Zundamoon looking to grab a seize. I need headheads. Let's get stunned.
Sliding in from the Wilma.
And then
We do have a late look here from our Cypher Cat. We'll take down I need headbats.
Yeah, numbers are still relatively even for this pistol round. Duoma easily gets that pick.
All up to God King now.
And
the Wilma just too sharp.
Too sharp with it, and he gets the what? 2k to close out the pistol round.
Yeah, so absolutely the start that you do want to see from SNLY if they do want to push it to a map 3. So really good pistol from the Wilma as well.
I agree. The DLW does need to step up. I think this is the map where he gets online, starts getting those headshots, getting those shots to fall.
Absolutely, and we will see a bit of a half buy, maybe like an eco from SPGM as well.
Yep.
On the Marshall, see how much value he can get out of that.
Yes, Snowblue with the Marshall, looking towards this mid area as well. Spike is still sitting in spawn.
Looks like God King does want to get a little bit active here as he's just prodding in B main. SPGM will be just, you know, trying to see how much value they can get out of this Marshall as well.
Yep.
Looks like a bit of an A stack from SNLY.
Yeah, nothing going too crazy right now. Magic Sim does get the first pick onto God King. That's the B side pretty much opened up. But I'm not sure if SNLY reads this, as heavy numbers are heading towards A side. They're looking to commit to this right now.
He will go unchecked. I need ped pats, gets one.
Yeah, does miss
player standing.
simply.
The smoke, I miss her.
And it's all up to Snowblue with the Marshall. Does get spotted by DLW.
See how
Looking
much
to get
he
that
got.
first pick. Does avoid it, and he gets the headshot.
Not taking that disrespect.
But simply with a 3K. Oh, yep. As we are seeing just a replay over here from Tricky.
Last player standing.
Yeah. Gets shot through the swing. That's just unlucky for Tricky. Snowblue with that. No Snowblue with the quick shot onto DLW. But then just gets traded out by her counterpart.
This goes here.
It is 2-0 right now for the side of SNLY. It's a good start if they want to put this to
I
map
will
3
find
to get us to split. But as we head into the bonus, we do head into the bonus.
It does look like a bit of an A stack, maybe getting ready for an
Go,
AX.
go, go.
A split down here.
Take this.
DLW.
So much utility on that Neon. Simply does go down. Trade does come through.
Yeah, numbers are still equal for both sides. As you do see a little bit of a halt in the gameplay. As we do see Magic Sim making his way towards the B side. Just the sheer wall separating the Vice. Just separating Magic Sim and this B side here. Does activate it. That does give comms to SGPM. Maybe a potential rotate. Snowblue.
All of SNLY will group towards that B side, and Snowchop does get the first.
Yep. Gets the pick onto DLW. That's the duel. It's both gone. So it's just up to... Oh, Yerska with the headshot onto God King. As Tricky
Good shot by
does
Tricky.
see 3 on site. And that's all up to Magic Sim. Does have to get spiked though. But then Snowblue does beat him to it. Obviously gun advantage in the hands of Snowblue. We'll see what Magic Sim
30
can
seconds
do.
left.
But just the Sheriff. Just the Stinger as well. Reloads the Stinger.
2v1 situation. Time is ticking. He will need to get active. And I need hit him. We'll take him down.
Yeah, just holds the angle, just waits patiently for him and just swings into his crosshair. And SGPM does take the bonus. Now as the rounds progress, what do you think? How do you think this will which side do you think this will favor in Ascent? Which side do you think Ascendant like favors more? Attacker side or defensive side?
I definitely do think that, you know, this map is heavily favored towards the defender side. So we will need to see, you know, SPGM hopefully, you know, pick up this win even though they are on worse guns.
Yeah, just a Guardian from Snowblue, but Snowblue has been doing well with the Guardian as of recent rounds.
Yeah, and we will see a bit of a wide default towards mid from SNLY.
Yeah, slow
Simply
creep up
does
mid.
creep up middle here towards Marshall.
Goes through relatively unscathed. May run into 2s on the moon. And I need head pats.
Getting very close to market. Oh,
Blocking sight.
Does get...
Simply is caught out by Omen. They have a bit of a crossfire setup actually. And they will all get spammed through the smoke. And absolutely awesome teamwork from SPGM there.
Yeah, like you said. Oh, as you said, SGPM
I have retrieved the
does look to take this round as iMr gets 2 off the lurk. Off the late lurk. Obviously, numbers are still on the side of SGPM. As we do see,
you know, them stacking towards A there. They're gambling, and it does look like they're going to be correct here. We'll see what iMr can pick up.
One enemy remaining.
He does go down.
Tricky onto 5 HP.
30
Does
seconds
find the
left.
second. Magic Sim. So 1v2 once again. But God King just sits in sight, waits for the plant, waits patiently.
Get ready.
Yeah, and level score SGPM and SNLY 2 apiece.
One enemy remaining.
As we see, yeah, Tricky just holds the angle. Could
30 seconds left.
just with like 5 HP could not get out of that angle. Was using that knife to double check to see if Magic Sim was there, and he was. But God King obviously does have his back.
Yep. We will see the Vice set up towards A this round. And looks like they really do like SNLY really do like the A side, as they are triple stacked towards A main and putting top mid as well.
Yeah,
Maybe looking towards an A split here.
Neuralsteph could potentially be online for a Magic Six this round.
Almost
DLW just
Paranoia does go through.
full sends into sight.
See what Godkin can do here with the double tap.
Does he know? He doesn't. He didn't know that DLW just like snuck onto sight pretty much. And he does get traded out by Tricky. It's all up to Magic Sim. What went from a 1v2 is now a 1v4. They spotted his location and Tricky.
Again, we got to give credit to God King there. You know, absolutely held that sight down with that 3K. Really impressive.
Yeah, if he knew that DLW was there, then maybe God King would have gotten away with his life. But that was all God King and Tricky, as we do see a little black screen here. But we do see a few ultimates coming online. We do have the Seal Garden and the Null Command for the side of SGPM, while on the side of SNLY, from the Shadows from iMisser and Magic Sent with the Neural Theft.
And they will take A main.
Once again, DLW just taking space with that Neon. And just slowly pulls away. We do see a split here from SNLY.
Does get the knives online through that B main orb.
Yeah, split here for SNLY. Does spot out the op from Snowblue. Looking to pivot towards this A site, where it is just Tricky and just Zundamoon holding site as of right now. Tricky looking to see if there's any rotators through mid.
And SNLY is coming out.
Oh, and that angle is just too good for a headpats, as Tricky does get the second rotation off mid.
Lizol does go through.
And now SNLY are just trapped in this B site. We do see God King with this lurk. Oh!
Spike down A.
And it is SPGM in a 3v2.
3v2 situation right now. God King with the lurk. Do they know it's a lurk? Oh, I miss her! Gets the 2K! Does he get the third?
Seconds left.
It's all up to I need hit pads here.
They might have guessed it, and
Can't do it. I miss her. We'll be getting that 3K down.
I miss her going off a spectacular performance from the last map. Does it again, seals the round to level up score once again, 3 apiece.
Enemy remaining.
Really amazing shots here as well.
30 seconds left.
Yeah, and just seeing the 3K here once again. So far, A side's looking good for SNLY. I mean, like, there has been a little bit of retaliation for the side of SGPM, but otherwise, all is well for the side of SNLY so far, especially considering it's a defensive side of the map.
Looks like they are gonna, still take that A main, but they are prodding heavily towards mid here. Snowblue Chubb is getting a bit active on the B main side.
Oh, and that one shot and that one tap onto Simply just gets traded by Magic Sim. Now the Neural Theft's out. Reveals the whereabouts. Magic Sim just pushing. Does God King know?
And SNLY is,
And he
looking towards
gets
good
the
as well.
kill. Looking to push towards Market. But the smoke is there. But the smoke from iMisser, from his teammate, is just there.
Riska is droning out here as
Oh.
well, but looks like they're gonna fake that.
Once the smoke fades, what's gonna happen to I Need Headpats? Oh no. Just has eyes locked. Trigger discipline. And it works out well. Does find the other two at spawn.
Zundamoon will take down Magic Sim in CT.
Yeah, 3v2 right now. SNLY's got the numbers. Tricky's one shot. He does get headshotted. iMisser does get Zundamoon down to pretty low health. And the spike does go down. And Zundamoon is looking to save here with the ultimate online as well. Just looking to save this rifle. Credit's not looking too good for both sides actually. Well, we could see a potential rotate. And we could see a potential flank for Zundamoon actually. But Yurska might end up running into them. We'll see what happens though. Zundamoon does look to save this rifle. He is on low
Might get caught out
HP.
here by the Sova on the left.
Low on HP. Does spot him out. Looking to spare his life though. Does save the rifle. SNLY does break the stalemate, does get the lead.
And SPGM here will be on a bit of a half buy here, you know. See what they can cook up with that Fade and Omen ult.
Yeah, the Nightfall from Zundamoon would prove to be really useful in gathering intel. But I would expect a more aggressive I would expect a more aggressive position from Zundamoon if he were wanting to use the ults.
And SPGM, you know, they're heavily stacking mid and A here. They've got absolutely no one on the B side.
Oh, gets the first.
Snowdrop does get one.
Snowblue been really good with that. He's been really good with the Guardian. I do see.
Like they are heavily fighting with it, and Daruma does get
Oh,
two.
DLW. The long range phantom shots. Does get it to
He will
2.
be,
Looking for a third, but God King just hides away. Does
does
here.
look like they're gonna go towards the B side here.
Yeah,
B is
God King.
completely empty.
God King does have the does
One
get
enemy
information. Does
remaining.
get picked off. I miss her. Just sitting at mid. He's on the moon. Still at spawn. 1v3 situation right now.
Spike planted.
I miss her, just too sharp as well. See what
Yeah.
Zundamoon can do here in that 1v3.
Yeah, Zundamoon will hear footsteps. They are looking to take this rifle away from him. But
He does get spotted out by the Neon.
double swing, and DLW does get the 3k. A much better performance actually from DLW compared to last map. He's really locked in so far.
But yeah, we've still got, you know, I miss her at the top, you know, doing an absolutely amazing performance so far as well. And yeah, we'll see when we get to use that from the shadows. He's had it for a couple rounds, I believe.
Yeah, obviously from the shadows, not too much of a useful. Oh, I would say it is good for it is good for either side if they want to do quick rotates. If anything happens, like all of a sudden need a quick rotate as we get underway. DLW once again, just running in, making sure that this A main is clear.
DLW has been taking A main, you know, quite easily for the past few rounds as well.
Tricky does spot one. Does fall back.
Simply with the fake dash and maybe a little bit too scared. They are, SPGM are still stacked towards the A site. And they're heavily relying on God King's hold here on B.
Yeah, Sheer Wall does get used though, so that does leave the B site free. And I think Magic Simp is rallying to his team that the B site has no util. The Sheer Wall has been used, and it's up to God King just to hold this angle. Besides that, we do have I Need Head Patch just sitting around this mid area here. Does hear the neon, so they do know it's gonna be a B hit here. Does get one, gets straight out by Simply. I miss her. I miss her. Down to a low HP as well. Numbers are still equal. I miss her on 15 health though.
We'll see what sort of retake they can do here with the Fatal as well. Fatal is used and they are all sliding through, but do they expect 2 plays in B main?
Oh, and it's and SGPM guns them down pretty much. It was all up to Snowblue Chub.
Really, really well done retake with that Fatal from SPGM there.
Yeah, definitely. Nightfall does get used, puts to good use. Weapons do get retrieved as well. It is 4-5.
And you know, we've got 3 ultimates on the SNLY side. So we'll see what they can cook up with the execute here.
Yeah, the overdrive will probably be used by DLW I know DLW usually does push up to A, and I think
Need a drop.
I think he will continue to push up main. He does have the sheriff as well. We'll look to gather intel before popping up his ult. We do see kind of a default going on around here.
2 players on B side, 1 taken down by God King.
Knives get used, and Snowblue uses the knife, puts the knives to good use, takes down the B side players. I miss her. Do they know?
And Daruma gets a huge pick on A, has the whole site to himself.
Oh, and
no shot. Just demolishes I miss her.
Just right
Absolutely
clicks.
insane one tap.
The right click goes through, but the A site has been taken.
Constantly. Snowchop can't do it, but I Need Headbats will take him down eventually.
Yeah, just couldn't get the plan down in time.
And it is 5-5. You know, if you are on the SNLY side, you really do need these last 2 rounds, yeah?
Yeah, we are getting to the end of the first half. Ultimates are still yet to be used. Ultimates are still yet to be used. Obviously, we did see Snowblue with the knives in the previous round, now upgrading to the operator. I Need Headpats yet to use the From the Shadows. Same with I Miss Her. And then DLW held the overdrive. We'll see what happens in this round as Snowblue just looks towards mid. Magic Simp not deciding to swing this.
Gotta go.
It's like a bit of an A execution from SNLY.
And
They will maybe
Gawking
pop
right there on the tunnel, looking to see the site.
Snow Chop does take down Magic Simp. And that's your whole Cypher setup gone. That's no more flank trips.
No more flanks, so they're gonna have to watch their backs now. But obviously, numbers are still. They still have the whole team from
You know,
SGPM.
it does come through on the A side. They will look to push through.
Overdrive
See
is
what
being
Gawking can do.
used.
The rumor does take him down. A little bit messy. And
On
gets 2.
Spike
and
down
just gets
A. One enemy remaining.
looking for a fourth here. It's all up to I Miss Her. We know how good I Miss Her is.
Can he do it?
Unfortunately not. Zon the Moon with the 4K.
Really amazing 4K.
And now SGPM takes the lead. Yeah, just unfortunate for DLW. Just
Spike
the overdrive,
down
just
A.
like
One enemy
Overdrive
remaining.
running out of bullets.
yeah, overdrive being overused, and then gets punished for it in the worst way
So
possible.
much further.
Zon the Moon with the 4K, and now SGPM takes the lead, looking to extend this to a 7-5 half for a defensive side of map.
Keep up.
You know, if you are SNLY, you really do want to at least even this out as you are on the
Bring them
defender side
down.
at the moment.
Yeah, Aldrone does spot out Snowblue. They look to wallbang this. Obviously, Ascent has been the wall in Ascent, which you can Odin Sam. It's now you cannot do that anymore, can you?
It's been patched.
Yeah, they've patched it. And now we do see a slow retreat from Snowblue, looking to make her presence towards the A side. No one's rotated for the side of SNLY.
All 5 players towards the
out of
B
my
side
way.
on SNLY.
Where
We'll see
are
what the knives can do from Simply. Taken down by I Need
Oh,
Headpats.
head pass just there early. Yurska and I Miss Her looking to answer back.
One enemy
Oh, just
remaining.
gets overwhelmed.
And Tricky with the 3K.
Tricky with the 3K, and SGPM does extend the lead as a 7-5 half. Now, if you're SNLY, what do you think we should expect from SNLY if they want to pull through, and potentially
enemy
take
remaining.
themselves to the grand finals?
They are starting a little bit short, you know, only with 5 rounds on defense, you know, on a really heavily defender-sided map. So they are going to have to do, you know, quite the attacker half to bring it back to maybe, you know, overtime or, you know, even take the map. So, you know, a lot of pressure will be on, you know, the entry duelists, so, you know, Dewoma and Simply, to, you know, get those opening picks and hopefully get them over that finishing line towards the 3rd map.
Yeah, definitely. As we do see a very similar push for SGPM, heavily stacked on this A side, but we do see DLW, Yurska, and I Miss Her stacked on this A side. And we also have Simply looking from mid towards this A mid here.
Smoke does come through. SNLY are heavily stacked towards A as well, but there's all 5 players flooding out right now.
Oh, the Neon
Yurska
Sun
does
was
get the
good!
first.
Gets a few, but then they just couldn't land the shots. I Miss Her is forced to pull back, and the A side's pretty much taken. Numbers are in the advantage of SGPM.
Spike planted.
And
SNLY with 3 players against
Here.
4. Let's see how they can retake this.
yeah, Simply spots out the gun barrel for Zon the Moon. Does get the pick, down to 70 HP. Numbers are
Last
equal
player standing.
unless
One
Trades.
enemy.
I Miss Her! Oh, he's
It's
one
just a
shot.
1v1.
He's 1v1. He's one shot. Oh, and Snowblue gets the headshot. And they extend the lead. SGPM is now 8-5. Just unfortunate from I Miss Her getting put in a lot of these situations and just not
Last player
and
standing.
just
One enemy
isn't
remaining.
doesn't stay alive that well. Doesn't stay healthy to be able to sustain the fight. Does get Snowblue down to 9, but I'm sure that if iMr had a lot more HP, he would have won that fight, definitely.
Gotta give it to Snow Blue Chub, then, you know, really awesome shot with just 2 bullets left as well.
Yeah, 14-8-3 right now. We do have another black screen. They're having a few technical difficulties. Our apologies for that.
SPGM will flood out the A site, you know.
Yeah, they thought
If you're Stintley, you know.
Stintley full sec B thinking they're gonna push B, but then that's just the site taken. They completely read that wrong. It'd be interesting to see what Stintley do. Will they fight back or will they just fall to the spike? I think SGPM are looking to take this fight. Stintley are looking to take this fight.
Recon does go through.
DLW inside. Gets the shorty kill, but
Dogging with 2.
shots don't land. It's all to DLW and Yoshika, and they're both in hell.
They're
One
in a bit of a
enemy
sticky
remaining.
situation here.
No charges left.
On the
Snowdrop.
headshot.
Last one down.
Once again, Snowblue. Snowblue putting absolute numbers, actually. 16-8-3 right now for Snowblue. And they do take the anti-eco. Now we're heading into the bonus. Yeah, SGPM taking 6 in a row right now to get themselves up by 4. And Sinley have to, with the bonus, they have to
I'm out of here.
get this win if they want to stand a chance. Simply with the outlaw. Oh, and
does get taken
DLW.
down.
Spike down A.
And you can just hear the energy outside. You can just hear them like smack talking each other, man. And it should be a relatively good win for Stinley, actually. Tricky is looking around just using this A side. Obviously, the spike has fallen at A.
Bit of a sticky situation for Tricky and Zunderman, you know. They've only got a bucket. They've only got a Sheriff and a Bulldog. It's 5 plays still. Maybe looking to see how much they can hurt the economy here. Doesn't look like too much of a winnable round.
Yeah, the 0 point does go out. The recon bolt does get thrown out in retaliation as well.
Oh my,
Not a
it's
lot of
getting flushed
movement,
out.
but
Tricky does take the first.
that
One enemy
the
remaining.
grenade, the molly does get and simply just puts it away. Nearly a flawless, but still a really good bonus win for Stinley. That's one way to start if they want to rally and come back and take this to split.
Constantly, you know, this round is super important as, you know, both of these teams are on full buys. You know, if you do win this round, then SPGM will probably not have enough for a full buy in the next round. So super important in terms of economy for Stintley to win this round as well.
Yeah, indeed, Stinley.
We do see the Roma nearly with the Neon ultimate up as well.
Yep,
And they
overdrive
are
is
all
new.
flushing towards the B side, yeah.
They're running straight into that Cypher utility though. Oh, I missed her. Takes out his counterpart. And they just shots are flying, but numbers are equal. Numbers are still level. Snowblue with the wallbang until I miss her.
Spike planted.
Stintley in a bit of a sticky situation. Both players doubled up CT. Neon does run through. is
Slide
taken
in
down.
on Snowblue with the 3K before falling to Yerska. Is down, which is now put in a 1v2 situation. Does get spotted by God King. Does get tapped by God King. They're both on half health. Let's see what a healthy Yerska can do against these two. Is looking to walk straight into the crosses of a God King. And now SGPM are in double digits.
Not looking too good here for Stintley, but maybe, you know, SPGM can close it out in that, you know, easy 2-0 fashion into the grand finals.
Yeah, a little bit of a shaky buy coming here on the side of Stintley.
Now we wait.
We do expect the overdrive to be used by DLW as well.
That is very possibly, you know, gonna be the win con for this round for Stintley.
We also see Hunter's Fury for Yerska, just one away.
Get out of my
But
way.
then obviously the ultimates on the side of SGPM are close to being online as well. You know that null command and the null command and the nightfall, in which Zundamoon does get the orb, does get that ultimate online.
SPGM will be looking towards the A bomb site here.
Swings into I Miss Her, gets the first, looks to get the second, has to fall back because of the But Snowblue got his back. God King onto 2 HP. Does fall to Simply. Snowblue with the knife still out. DLW still yet to use the overdrive. Oh, it's Snowblue. Oh,
One
this
enemy remaining.
1v1 situation here.
1v1.
Match does go through.
What?
And the audio buffer.
What a play by Zundamoon to close out the round, to get them one step closer to the grand finals.
It's movement here from Neon, pretty clean to be honest, but does get taken out.
Last player standing.
Yeah.
One enemy
Was looking
remaining.
to get Snowblue from behind, but then does get picked off by Magic Sim. That's great teamwork for SNLY, but then ultimately it came down to the 1v1, and Zundamoon pops the ult and takes the round win.
And if you're on SNLY here, you really do want to, commit 1 or 2 ults. They have 5 at the moment. See what they can cook up.
Whips everything, whips all the knives from Simply, and the paranoia as well. They had everything going, and it just couldn't land the shots.
A very good try, nonetheless, from
Hunter Fury does get used. There's a lot of these ultimates being expended right now.
Okay, so it takes the first. Snow Chop with the trade. And SPGM does take the side.
They should get this plant going.
Spike planted. Last player standing.
It's up to Yushka once again. Does find the first. Aldrin does get blinded. Does he know where Tricky is?
A crucial round for SNLY. If Yushka can pull it off here.
Yeah, Tricky watching the...
area.
Yeah,
They will
Tricky
be playing
watching
a
the
bit of a
doors.
crossfire.
A little bit of
Very
crossfire.
difficult.
Looking to isolate these fights. Yushka down to 1 health. Looking to use those shock
One
darts.
enemy remaining.
Oh, does get the shock
That
dart
does
to
go
kill.
through.
It's a 1v1 right now. Hot flash comes up.
Concentrate, Sova.
And he just plays time. Oh, and Yurska! Does he get the defuse in time? I don't think so. It is going to be close, but it is not close. 1.9. And SGPM is one round away from the grand finals.
Match point.
A very solid try from Yushka.
Yeah, nearly has it. Yurska pulls off the 1v2, but just couldn't get the defuse off in time. Time was just not on his side.
SPGM will be on game and match point.
Yeah, match point.
Series point.
Match point, actually. And I gotta mention that you are playing in the grand finals as well. Benetti.
That is true.
Did you expect SGPM to pull off a performance like this, or did you expect a little bit more from SNLY?
Standing ahead.
I think SPGM has been super dominant, and I've got to give it over to SNLY. We absolutely pop.
Oh, Tricky. Been sprayed by Yushka, but then just gets him through the smoke. Things are not looking good right now for SNLY. The plot should go down relatively easily.
player
With the 2K.
Blue Chub's just going crazy, but it's all up to Magic Sim,
Attackers
and
win.
Tricky seals the deal. And now SGPM moving on to the grand finals. What did you think of that?
I think that was an absolutely, fantastic performance, especially from Snow Chop Chop. Right, SPGM did, clean that quite easily, I'd say, with that 2-0.
Yes, No Blue Chub did absolutely phenomenal. 25, 12, and 4. Comeback score 355. And you see God King with the first bloods, 5 first bloods. Not something you expect from a Vice, do you?
No, but I think I think his lurk kills have been super important. Helping SPGM get that to 13-6 really easily as well.
Yeah.
We've got I Miss Her, trying his best, but unfortunately, just not enough.
All right. So congratulations to SGPM moving on to grand finals. Unfortunately, we do have to say goodbye to SNLY. When we return, we will have our grand final series underway. Hopefully, we'll see a good performance from Benetti. Thank you for jumping into cast with me.
Thank you, Ethan.
Thank you. And we'll be right back. I'll see you guys in a bit.
Cool.